Hello, beautiful souls. Karin Maynard Eberly here, your angel, intuitive, and channel, with your March 2025 angel guidance. Now, this month, the angels want us to focus on embracing fairness, understanding motives, and releasing judgments. So, everyone, as we step into March of 2025, celestial energies are inviting us to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. And this month, the angelic realm is guiding us to embrace the principles of fairness, delve deep into the understanding of our motives and others' motives, and release the judgments that can cloud our perceptions. In a world filled with complexities and challenges, the angels urge us to cultivate compassion and empathy, both for ourselves and others, fostering an environment where harmony can flourish. So, what we're going to talk about today is we're going to explore the profound insights and messages from the angels, offering practical tools and reflections to help you align with these guiding principles. So together, let's navigate the path to a more balanced and enlightened life as we open our hearts to the wisdom that awaits us. Now, as we step into March 2025, a wave of energy washes over us, inviting reflection and growth. And this month, our angelic guides beckon us to embrace the themes of fairness, understanding motives, and releasing judgment. So, in a world that often feels polarized and divisive, the angels remind us of the power of compassion and equity in our interactions, right? So March is normally like a time of renewal, often associated with the arrival of spring in many parts of the world, a season symbolizing rebirth and fresh beginnings. So this month, the angels encourage us to cultivate a sense of balance in our lives, urging us to look beyond surface appearances and consider the deeper intentions behind our actions and those of others. So as we navigate our personal journeys, we are called to practice empathy, striving to comprehend the complexities of human experiences, right? It is a month to examine our own motives, ensuring that our actions align with our highest values. By fostering fairness in our relationships, be it with friends, family, or colleagues, we create an environment where trust and honesty can flourish. Additionally, March invites us to release judgments that may cloud our perceptions, and the angels guide us to approach each situation with an open heart and mind, recognizing that everyone is on their unique path. And by letting go of preconceived notions and embracing understanding, we can foster connections that elevate our spirits and enrich our lives. So, join me on this enlightening journey through March of 2025 as I delve deeper into the angelic insights that will help us embody fairness, embrace understanding, and release judgments in our everyday lives. Because together, let's celebrate, let's create a ripple effect of positivity and compassion that resonates far beyond ourselves. Now, let's talk about understanding the concept of fairness, because understanding the concept of fairness is crucial for fostering harmonious relationships and creating a balanced life. Now, in March of 2025, the angels encourage us to reflect on what fairness truly means in our interactions with others and ourselves. So fairness is not merely about equal treatment, okay? It encompasses empathy, compassion, and a deep understanding of individual circumstances. When we think about fairness, we often envision a scale where everyone gets precisely what they deserve, right? However, The angels remind us that fairness is more nuanced than this simplistic view. It requires us to step into the shoes of others, to recognize that each person's journey is unique and shaped by various factors such as past experiences, emotional struggles, and personal aspirations. Because by doing so, we cultivate a more profound sense of connection and understanding, allowing us to respond rather than react in our relationships. So this month, take the time to question your perceptions of fairness. Are there situations where you might be holding on to rigid ideas about what is fair? Are you applying the same standards to yourself as you do to others? The angels invite us to release any judgments we may have formed, encouraging us to approach situations with an open heart and a willingness to see beyond the surface. Understanding fairness also involves recognizing the importance of setting boundaries. It's about striking a balance between what we are willing to give and what we need to maintain our well-being. So this means advocating for ourselves without diminishing others, ensuring that our actions align with our values while considering the impact on those around us. And as we move through March, let us embrace the angelic guidance to cultivate fairness in our lives, because by practicing empathy, releasing judgments, and promoting mutual respect, we can foster a more equitable and loving environment for ourselves and everyone we encounter. Remember, fairness is not just an ideal. It is a daily practice that we can transform our relationships and enhance our collective harmony. So now let's talk about the role of angels in guiding our decisions. In the intricate tapestry of our daily lives, the role of angels in guiding our decisions often goes unnoticed, yet their influence is profound and transformative. Angels, often seen as messengers of divine wisdom, are here to assist us in navigating the complexities of our lives. They offer insights that transcend our immediate perceptions, helping us to embrace fairness and understand the true motives behind our choices. When faced with a decision, it can be easy to get caught up in the chaos of emotions and external pressures, and this is where angelic guidance comes into play. By tuning into their presence, we can cultivate a deeper sense of clarity and purpose. Angels encourage us to pause and reflect, urging us to consider not just our own desires, but also the impact of our decisions on others. This shift in perspective fosters a more equitable approach, one that promotes harmony and understanding. For example, when we are confronted with a challenging situation, invoking the guidance of our angels can illuminate the path ahead. They may inspire us to ask the right questions. What are the underlying motivations at play, you can ask? How will my choices affect those around me? By seeking their wisdom, we can release judgments that cloud our judgment and instead approach dilemmas with compassion and insight. Moreover, angels remind us that every decision we make is an opportunity for growth. They encourage us to trust the intuitive nudges we receive, which often serve as gentle reminders of our higher purpose. Embracing this connection not only enhances our decision-making process, but it also fosters a deep bond with the spiritual realm, allowing us to experience life with a sense of grace and fairness. Now, as we move through March of 2025, let us be open to the subtle whispers of our angelic guides. By inviting their support into our decision-making, we can navigate the complexities of life with a renewed sense of understanding, compassion, and ultimately, fairness. Okay, so now let's talk about embracing fairness in our daily life. So embracing fairness in daily life is more than just a moral principle. It's a transformative practice that can enrich our relationships and enhance our overall well-being. In a world often clouded by bias and inequality, striving for fairness invites us to cultivate a mindset rooted in empathy and understanding. This month, the angels encourage you to reflect on how fairness can manifest in your daily interactions and decisions. Start by examining your own biases. We all have them, shaped by our experiences and societal influences. So take a moment to recognize where these biases might affect your judgments of others, whether at work, in your community, or within, your personal relationships. Because acknowledging these preconceptions is the first step towards overcoming them. And the angels urge you to approach each situation with an open heart, seeking to understand the perspectives of those around you. Fairness also means holding yourself accountable. This month, evaluate your actions and decisions not solely based on their outcomes, but on the intentions behind them. Are you giving everyone a fair chance, or are you unconsciously favoring certain individuals over others? Strive to create an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued and heard. This could mean advocating for a colleague whose ideas have been overlooked, or taking the time to listen to a friend who is struggling. In your daily interactions, practice active listening. When someone shares their story or viewpoint, resist the urge to jump to conclusions or formulate a response before they even finish speaking. Offer them the courtesy of your full attention. The angels remind us that fairness is rooted in understanding. By truly hearing others, we foster a deeper connection that transcends judgment. Finally, don't forget to extend this fairness to yourself, okay? Release the harshness, the harsh judgments you may impose on your own actions and your own choices. Understand that imperfection is a part of being human, and embrace the lessons that come from every experience. By treating yourself with kindness and compassion, you set a powerful example for those around you. And this March, let the angels guide you in embracing fairness in all areas of your life. As you cultivate this quality, watch how it transforms your relationships and enriches your sense of community, creating a ripple effect of positivity and understanding. Now, let's talk about understanding motives, why we do what we do. Understanding motives is a powerful step in our journey of personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. And as we dive into the intricate web of human behavior, it becomes clear that our actions are often driven by a complex interplay of factors: fear, desire, societal expectations, and past experiences all shape the choices that we make. So this month, the angels are encouraging you to take a closer look at the underlying reasons behind your own actions and those of others. Why do we sometimes react defensively? What fuels our ambitions? By peeling away the layers of our intentions, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivate compassion for others. For instance, when someone lashes out in anger, it may stem from unresolved pain or insecurity rather than a desire to hurt us. By recognizing this, we open the door to forgiveness and healing, both for ourselves and for those around us. The angels remind us that understanding motives is not just about introspection. It's also about communication. Engaging in open conversations can shed light on the reasons behind our differences. When we explore the why of our actions, we create a space for connection and empathy, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and collaboration. So as you navigate this month, everyone, take the time to reflect on your motives and those of others. Consider journaling your thoughts or engaging in mindful conversations, because by embracing this practice, you will not only foster a deeper understanding of yourself, but also strengthen your relationships and contribute to a more harmonious environment. In doing so, you will embody the essence of fairness and clarity that the angels wish to illuminate in March of 2025. Okay, now let's talk about the importance of empathy and understanding others. Now, in a world bustling with diverse perspectives and experiences, empathy emerges as a transformative force that helps bridge the gaps between us. It goes beyond mere sympathy. Empathy requires us to step into another person's shoes and view the world through their eyes. So this month, as we embrace the guidance of the angels, we are encouraged to cultivate this vital trait, especially in our interactions with others. So understanding others through the lens of empathy allows us to unravel the complexities of human behavior and motivation. When we take the time to listen and genuinely seek to understand the feelings and experiences of those around us, we foster deeper connections and promote a sense of community. This month, the angels urge us to reflect on our own reactions to others, encouraging us to ask ourselves, what might this person be going through? What are their underlying motives? Practicing empathy can help us break free from the confines of judgment and preconceived notions. Instead of reacting impulsively or labeling someone based on a singular moment, we can approach interactions with a deeper understanding and compassion. This shift not only enriches our relationships, but also encourages a more harmonious environment where everyone feels valued and heard. And as we navigate our daily lives this March, let us embrace the power of empathy, whether it's a conversation with a friend, a customer service interaction, or even like a brief encounter with a stranger. Taking a moment to connect with on a human level, can make all the difference. This angelic guidance reminds us that empathy is not just a feeling, it's an action that can lead to profound change in our relationships and ultimately the world around us. Okay, now let's talk about tools for assessing motives in relationships. Because in the intricate tapestry of our relationships, understanding the motives behind our interactions can be a transformative journey. So as we navigate through March, the angels urge us to embrace fairness and compassion, not only for others, but also for ourselves. So tools for assessing motives can illuminate our path, helping us discern the intentions that drive our connections. One effective tool is active listening. By being fully present during conversations, as I had mentioned earlier, we can grasp not just the words being spoken, but the underlying feelings and desires that may not be overtly expressed. So pay attention to nonverbal cues such as body language and tone, because they often reveal much more than verbal communication. And this practice fosters a deeper understanding and allows us to see beyond surface level interactions, leading to more authentic connections. Now, another helpful approach is self-reflection. Taking the time to examine our own motives can be just as revealing as assessing those of others. Ask yourself questions like, what do I hope to gain from this interaction? Or am I projecting my own insecurities onto this person? By cultivating this self-awareness, we can navigate our relationships with greater clarity and intention. Additionally, journaling can serve as a powerful tool for exploring and assessing motives. Writing down your thoughts and feelings about your relationships can help you identify patterns or recurring themes. This practice not only provides insight into the dynamics at play, but also encourages emotional release, allowing you to engage with others from a place of understanding rather than, judgment. Finally, consider seeking guidance from trusted friends or mentors. Sometimes an open dialogue or a fresh perspective can illuminate blind spots that we might overlook. Engaging in open dialogues about our relationships can yield valuable insights and foster a supportive environment for personal growth. So as we embody these tools throughout March of 2025, let us approach our relationships with an open heart and mind by assessing motives with fairness and compassion. We can deepen our connections and nurture a community grounded in understanding and acceptance. Okay, so releasing judgments is really like the path to inner peace. Releasing judgments can be a transformative practice that paves the way to inner peace. And in our daily lives, we often find ourselves quick to assess, categorize, and label people, situations, and, even ourselves. This tendency can cloud our perceptions and foster negativity, creating barriers to our emotional well-being. However, the angels remind us that true liberation comes from letting go of these judgments. So as we navigate through this month, take a moment to reflect on the judgments you hold. Are they based on past experiences, societal conditioning, or personal insecurities? Recognizing the roots of these judgments is the first step towards releasing them. Now be gentle with yourself, and by understanding that each individual is on their own unique journey, we can cultivate compassion and empathy, allowing us to see beyond the surface. Imagine approaching life with curiosity rather than criticism. When we choose to suspend our judgments, we open the door to understanding and connection. Now, I know this is, sometimes easier said than done, and it takes practice. But instead of reacting defensively, we can respond with love and support. And this shift in perspective not only fosters healthier relationships, but also nurtures our own souls, enabling us to let go of the heavy emotional baggage that judgments often bring. To practice this release, consider incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. Ground yourself in the present moment. Observe your thoughts without attachment and gently redirect your focus whenever a judgment arises. You may also find journaling helpful. Writing down your thoughts can provide clarity and insight, allowing you to process and release them more effectively. March is a powerful time for healing as well. And as we embrace the guidance of the angels, let us commit to releasing judgments, both of ourselves and others. In doing so, we create space for kindness, acceptance, and ultimately inner peace. As we journey through this month, remember that the path to serenity lies in our ability to see the world through a lens of love rather than judgment. Now let's talk about the impact of judgments on mental and spiritual well-being. Because judgments are often quick, instinctual reactions we make based on our perceptions, experiences, and belief systems. However, these snap decisions can have a profound impact on our mental and spiritual well-being. As we embrace the guidance of the angels this March, it's essential to recognize how our judgments shape not only our relationships with others, but also our internal landscape. When we judge others, we create an emotional barrier, separating ourselves from empathy and understanding. This can lead to feelings of isolation and disconnection, both from those we are judging and from our own true selves. The weight of such judgments can manifest stress, anxiety, or even a sense of moral superiority, which ultimately diminishes our joy and peace of mind. So on a spiritual level, holding on to judgments can cloud our intuition and hinder our ability to connect with our higher selves. The angels remind us that every soul is on its unique journey, influenced by circumstances we may not fully comprehend. By releasing our judgments, we open the door to compassion, allowing us to see the world through a more loving lens. This shift not only liberates the energy we expend on negativity, but also cultivates a deeper sense of inner peace. And as we navigate through this month, let us commit to becoming more aware of our judgments and their impact. Because by practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we can transform these judgments into opportunities for growth and understanding. In doing so, we align ourselves with the angelic guidance of fairness and compassion, paving the way for improved mental clarity and spiritual fulfillment. Embrace this divine invitation to let go of judgment and invite serenity into your life. Okay, so now let's talk about some techniques for practicing non-judgment. Practicing non-judgment is a transformative journey that opens the heart and mind to deeper understanding and compassion. And in a world often clouded by biases, Okay, so now let's talk about some techniques for practicing non-judgment because, practicing non-judgment is a transformative journey that opens the heart and mind to deeper understanding and compassion. We live in a world often clouded by biases and preconceived notions. Learning to suspend judgment can lead to profound shifts in how we relate to ourselves and others. So here are some techniques that can cultivate non-judgment in your daily life. So the first one I'm going to suggest to you is mindful awareness. You could do this by, begin by incorporating mindfulness into your routine. Like when you catch yourself forming a judgment, pause and take a deep breath. Acknowledge the thought without attaching any kind of emotion to it. Because this simple act of awareness allows you to create space between the stimulus and your reaction, enabling you to respond with clarity rather than judgment. Now, the second thing you can do is empathy practice. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Imagine their background, experiences, and struggles. This empathic approach helps you understand the motives behind their actions, allowing you to see them as a complex individual rather than merely a label or a stereotype. Consider keeping a journal where you reflect on the perspectives of others, enhancing your capacity for empathy. And then thirdly, gratitude reflection. Start or end your day with a gratitude journal or a gratitude practice. List 3 things you appreciate about yourself and 3 things you appreciate about others, focusing on their unique qualities rather than flaws, because this shift in focus can help diminish critical thoughts and foster a more positive outlook, nurturing an environment of acceptance. Now, another thing you can do is limit your exposure to negativity. Pay attention to the media you consume and the company you keep. Surround yourself with uplifting influences and engage with content that promotes understanding and love. Maybe, only allowing yourself 30 minutes a day for, let's say, news or something, like that. Because by minimizing exposure to negativity, you create a more fertile ground for non-judgment thoughts to flourish. Another thing you can do is affirmations for non-judgment. Use positive affirmations to rewire your thought patterns. Phrases like, I choose to see the beauty in every person, or I release my need to judge, can be powerful reminders throughout your day. Place them where you will see them regularly, such as on your mirror or on your computer monitor. And another thing you can do is seek common ground. Whenever you find yourself in a situation where judgment arises, actively seek commonalities with the person or situation you're evaluating. Focusing on shared values or experiences can dissolve barriers and foster a sense of connection, emphasizing our shared humanity rather than our differences. And, the last thing is practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself and recognize that judging others often stems from a place of self-judgment. Be gentle with yourself when you slip into critical thoughts. By fostering self-compassion, you naturally extend that same kindness to others, creating a ripple effect that encourages a more non-judgmental outlook. And by integrating these techniques into your life, you not only cultivate a more accepting mindset, but also inspire those around you to embrace fairness and understanding. As you embark on this journey of non-judgment, you may find that the world, rich with diversity and complexity, becomes a more beautiful and harmonious place. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to align with angelic guidance. Because aligning with angelic guidance is a transformative journey that invites you to deepen your connection with the divine and navigate your life with clarity and purpose. So here are several powerful practices to help you tune into the gentle whispers of your angels and harness their support. So, number 1, cultivate stillness. Begin by creating a calm space where you can connect with your inner self. This could be through meditation, quiet reflection, or simply spending time in nature. Allow yourself to breathe deeply, letting go of the noise of the outside world and inviting stillness into your heart. In these tranquil moments, your angels can communicate more clearly. Number 2, set intentions. Clearly articulate your desire to receive guidance. Speak your intentions out loud or write them down in a journal. Phrasing your requests with gratitude helps to raise your vibrational frequency, making it easier for your angels to respond. For example, you might say, I am open to receiving messages that support my highest good. Number 3, pay attention to signs. Angels often communicate through signs and symbols, so stay alert for synchronicities that may appear in your life. This can include repetitive numbers, feathers, or even encounters with animals that seem significant. By acknowledging these signs, you open a channel for deeper communication with your angels. Number 4, trust your intuition. Your intuition is a direct line to angelic guidance when faced with decisions or challenges. Listen to your gut feelings. Your inner voice often carries the wisdom of your angels. Trusting this instinct can lead you to make choices that are aligned with your true path. So 5, the 5th thing is journaling. Keep a journal dedicated to your spiritual experiences and angelic messages. This practice not only helps you document your journey, but also allows you to reflect on patterns and insights over time. So as you write, invite your angels to share their wisdom and be open to receiving creative ideas, solutions, and revelations. Number 6, express gratitude. Acknowledge and thank your angels for their guidance, even if you're not fully aware of their influence. Gratitude elevates your energy and enhances your connection with the divine. It fosters a loving relationship that encourages them to continue guiding you. And 7, create rituals. Incorporate small rituals into your daily life that honor your connection to the angelic realm. This could be lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or simply pausing to connect with your breath. Rituals serve as reminders of your intention to stay aligned with divine guidance. So by implementing these practices, you can cultivate a deeper awareness of the angelic forces at play in your life. And as you align with their guidance, you'll find yourself embracing fairness, understanding motives, and releasing judgments, transforming not just your own experience, but also the way you interact with the world around you. Now, if you want to learn more about how to communicate and connect with angels, I'm giving a free webinar on meetup.com on March 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, my name is Karin Maynard Eberly, and you can go to my meetup group called the Treasure Coast Angel Connection. Now, let's talk about some real-life examples of fairness and understanding in action. So, in our journey toward embracing fairness and understanding, real-life examples can illuminate the path and inspire us to embody these qualities in our daily lives. So consider the story of a small community that faced a heated debate over a proposed development project. The community was divided, with one group advocating for the progress and economic growth, while the other was deeply concerned about preserving the local environment and the essence of their neighborhood. So instead of allowing tempers to flare and divisions to deepen, community leaders organized a series of open forums where all voices could be heard. By encouraging dialogue, they created a space for understanding different perspectives. And during these discussions, residents shared their fears, hopes, and values, leading to a compromise that included eco-friendly building practices and community green spaces. So this example highlights how fairness, by valuing each other's opinion, can lead to more harmonious resolutions. Now, another poignant illustration comes from the world of education. A teacher noticed that one of her students was struggling academically, but rather than labeling him as lazy or indifferent, she took the time to understand his home life. Discovering that he was caring for his younger siblings after school, the teacher collaborated with his family to create a flexible homework schedule that would accommodate his responsibilities. This act of fairness and understanding not only bolstered the student's confidence, but also fostered a lasting bond of trust between the teacher and the family. So these stories serve as reminders that fairness and understanding are not just lofty ideals, but practical approaches that can transform our interactions and our communities. By actively seeking to understand motives and releasing judgments, we create an environment where compassion flourishes, paving the way for deeper connections and a more equitable society. As we reflect on these examples, let us consider how we can apply similar principles in our own lives, fostering a culture of fairness and understanding in every interaction. All right, so everyone, let's talk about affirmations and prayers for embracing fairness. As we seek to embrace fairness in our lives, turning to affirmations and prayers can serve as powerful tools for transformation. These simple yet profound practices can help us realign our thoughts and actions with the principles of fairness, guiding us to cultivate a more just and equitable mindset. So start your day with affirmations that resonate with the concept of fairness. Consider repeating phrases such as, "I am a beacon of fairness in all my interactions," or "I choose to see the world through a lens of understanding and equity." By vocalizing these affirmations, you set a positive intention that permeates through your thoughts and behaviors, encouraging you to treat others with respect and compassion. In addition to affirmations, incorporating prayers into your daily routine can deepen your connection to the energy of fairness. A simple prayer could be, "Dear Universe, guide me to act with fairness in all my decisions. Help me to understand the motives of others and to approach each situation with an open heart and mind." This act of seeking guidance invites a higher perspective, allowing you to navigate challenges with grace and understanding. Consider writing down your affirmations and prayers and placing them in a visible spot, perhaps on your mirror, desk, or altar, because this serves as a gentle reminder throughout your day to stay committed to embracing fairness in your thoughts and actions. As you engage in these practices, you'll find that the act of reaffirming your commitment to fairness not only enhances your interactions with others, but also fosters a deeper sense of peace within yourself. Embrace this opportunity to cultivate fairness in your life and watch as it transforms your relationships and enriches your spirit. Now, integrating this guidance into your everyday life. As we wrap up our exploration of the angelic guidance for March of 2025, it's essential to reflect on how we can weave these insights into the fabric of our everyday lives. Embracing fairness, understanding the motives of ourselves and others, and releasing judgments are not just lofty ideals. They are vital practices that can transform our interactions and our inner world. And to integrate this guidance, start by cultivating a daily mindfulness practice. Set aside a few moments each day to center yourself, allowing the principles of fairness and understanding to permeate your thoughts. Journaling can also be a powerful tool. Write down situations where you feel judgment creeping in and consciously reframe those thoughts, by seeking to understand the circumstances and motives behind actions. This not only helps with personal growth, but also fosters empathy towards others. In your interactions, whether in personal or professional settings, make a commitment to pause before reacting. Ask yourself if your response is rooted in fairness and understanding. This intentional approach can lead to more meaningful conversations and stronger relationships as it encourages an open dialogue rather than one clouded by assumption or bias. Additionally, consider creating reminders for yourself that reflect these guiding principles. Post quotes or affirmations that resonate with the themes of fairness and non-judgment around your living or working space. These tangible reminders can help you keep your focus aligned with your intentions, allowing you to embody these qualities consistently. Finally, remember that integrating guidance into your life is a journey, not a destination. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this process, acknowledging the small victories along the way. As you embrace these angelic messages, you will find that a more balanced, compassionate, and understanding way of living unfolds, not only enhancing your own well-being, but also positively impacting those around you. By embodying fairness and understanding, we create a ripple effect, encouraging a more harmonious world for all. Now, March 2025 is a powerful time for connection and clarity. And what better way to harness this energy than by engaging with your angels? This month, the celestial realm beckons us to deepen our spiritual practice and invite divine guidance into our daily lives. To truly embrace the themes of fairness, understanding motives, and releasing judgments, consider incorporating specific practices that foster a stronger bond with your angels. Start by creating a sacred space where you can meditate and reflect. This could be a cozy corner in your home, adorned with crystals, candles, or anything that resonates with your spirit. As you settle into this space, take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Visualize a warm, loving light surrounding you. This is the presence of your angels ready to guide and support you. Once you feel connected, set a intention for your session. Whether you seek clarity on a specific situation, wish to understand the motives behind your actions or those of others, or simply desire to release any judgments that may be weighing you down, articulate this intention. Your angels are always listening and eager to assist you on your journey. Another way you can connect to angels is to schedule an angel guidance session with me. This experience is meant to be enlightening, encouraging, and empowering. And it's easy as just clicking the link below or going to www.theuniversesedge.com and clicking book an appointment. It doesn't matter where you are in the world because your video chat session is private and confidential. Many of my clients receive profound guidance from their angels during these sessions. Also consider journaling your thoughts and feelings during this process. Writing can be a powerful tool for channeling messages from your angels. Don't be surprised if inspiration flows through you as you pen down your reflections, insights, or questions. This practice not only strengthens your connection to the divine, but also allows you to track the guidance you receive over time. As the month unfolds, remain open to the signs and synchronicities that your angels may send your way, whether it's a feather on your path, a sudden insight during a mundane task, or a song that resonates deeply with your current situation. Trust that these are all messages meant for you. Finally, remember to express gratitude for the guidance and support you receive. A simple thank you can amplify your connection and invite even more divine assistance into your life. By engaging with your angels this March, you're not just seeking answers, you're embracing a profound relationship that can illuminate your path with fairness, understanding, and love. So take that step, call upon your angels, and watch how they beautifully guide you through this transformative month. As we draw this exploration of March 2025 angel guidance to a close, I invite you to reflect on the profound themes of fairness, understanding, and the release of judgments that we've discussed. The angels remind us that by embracing these principles, we not only cultivate deeper connections with ourselves and others, but also pave the way for personal growth and harmony in our lives. This month, let the celestial insights inspire you to examine your motives and approach every interaction with compassion and an open heart. Remember, the journey towards fairness and understanding begins with you. And as you release judgments, you create space for love and acceptance to flourish. May you carry these teachings with you, illuminating your path and the paths of those around you as you navigate through March and beyond. Hugs and blessings, everyone. Have a fantastic month.